Disney Dreamlight Valley has already brought a lot of our favourite characters to the game, from the villagers we had in the initial release, to the ones we've had in updates, such as Buzz and Woody, our little blue friend Stitch, and recently in Update 3, Mirabelle from Encanto and Olaf from Frozen. When it comes to villagers moving into the valley, this is only the beginning, and the Disney Dreamlight Valley team have a lot planned for the rest of 2023. We already know that Simba and Nala from The Lion King are due in the April release of Update 4, but we also know that the team love to hide clues along the way, so I've dived deep into the roadmap and the Disney Dreamlight Valley Twitter page to see which other characters I think are going to be joining us in the valley this year. Do bear in mind that none of this is confirmed at the time of posting this video, and it's just what I personally think could be happening this year. Continuing on with the rest of the roadmap for the year, the summer update mentions two different events, the first one being about the main forgetting storyline, and the second one hinting at a princess. So if we break down the first one about the forgetting, we can see that the photo is relating to this event and continuing this storyline. Of course, here we have the pumpkin house. I have been waiting for this. Now, a house 100% means a new character is going to be hiding in there, and it's already been pointed out that the lights are on, so somebody must be home. But who could it be? Well, because it's a pumpkin house, I would love for this to be hinting at the addition of The Nightmare Before Christmas, but I know that is simply not going to be true. We all know that in Disney World, pumpkins mean Cinderella. It is the biggest iconography when it comes to the classic fairy tale, but which Cinderella character could it be? I have three guesses. So the first option is Lady Tremaine. Considering in Cinderella 3, A Twist in Time, she has a pumpkin carriage that perfectly fits the vibe of the Forgotten Lands, which has loads of vines and it just looks really creepy. And also, villains are all over the valley already. But this doesn't feel like the most likely option, and I feel like there isn't enough proof to sort of, back this one up. And then I thought maybe it could be Cinderella. I feel like whoever is in that house must be trapped in there and unable to get out, considering that it's also probably part of the Forgetting storyline and linked to the advancement of the Forgotten Lands. If it was going to be the fairy godmother, like a lot of people are saying, surely she would be able to get out, as she is the OG when it comes to turning pumpkins into items and has magical abilities, and Cinderella doesn't have magical abilities, so I feel like if somebody was going to get stuck in there due to magic, it would probably be Cinderella. But that being said, my prediction does actually have to go to the fairy godmother. If we take a closer look at the photo, there is a shadow in the window, and out of the three choices, it resembles the fairy godmother the most to me. And I guess because she has a magical wand, maybe she lost it and we have to help her find it. There have also been reports of the game files containing a hint towards the fairy godmother, but I tend not to look at data mining too much, as it could honestly not amount to anything at all, ever. The second mentioned event for summer is a princess racing into the valley. To me, this is clear as day a hint to Vanellope von Schweetz from Wreck-It Ralph, considering the fact we already have Wreck-It Ralph items integrated into the game, and she is actually a princess. I would honestly be surprised if it isn't her. And then this takes us into the rest of the roadmap that is a lot vaguer and just mentions the rest of 2023 very briefly. Now, here it mentions multiplayer, and hear me out here. To play multiplayer, you will need the internet. And who can tie into the internet? Wreck-It Ralph himself. Considering we are probably getting a Vanellope, this would make a lot of sense. The second Wreck-It Ralph film is Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet. So I'm personally hoping that it becomes a quest to fix the internet and unlock multiplayer capabilities. And also another thing that I think would be cool is if the way to travel through the internet to other players was like in the film, where they can go through the wires to leave their arcade machines and travel into the internet and to other people's worlds. I don't think those things are actually overly likely to happen, unfortunately, but I think that would be a very cool and visually pleasing way to do it. And then looking at the 2023 roadmap photo, we once again have Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Now, this photo of her has been popping up a lot in the back of promo for the game since release, so she's clearly coming at some point. And I think that is 100% going to be this year. The Disney Dreamlight Valley team tend to put teasers in the photos and videos, and if we look at the beginning of the roadmap, they have already teased characters before by doing this. So I think that that photo being there means that she is actually coming this time. And then this point also leads onto my final set of predictions, which are also in the background of photos. If we take a look at the promo photo again, there are two additional buildings on there that we do not own. Sure, this one just looks like a different colour of the purple cottage house skin. However, there is this deer head decoration on it that we do not have on the house skin. And if we look at the set of Beauty and the Beast furniture, we have the antler chair, which is literally called Gastons antler chair. Not to mention, the house literally looks almost identical to Gaston's tavern, deer head and antlers included. Disney Dreamlight Valley team, if you're listening, please, please, please give us Gastons Fountain and the cinnamon rolls from Walt Disney World too. And then the other house is a tower, and that's going to belong to Rapunzel. We already have Mother Gothel in the game, so I would say it's a definite that we're going to be getting Rapunzel as well. And hopefully we will see other additions from Tangled, such as Flynn Rider and Pascal as a companion. And those are all the predictions that I have so far that actually have a little bit of something that can maybe back them up, and hopefully they will become a reality. Some other additions that I would love to see are Maleficent to the Forgotten Lands, and Nightmare Before Christmas characters for Halloween, including Zero as a companion. There's nothing to hint towards these characters yet, but those are ones that I am holding out hope for. If you have any further predictions or thoughts on the ones that I have mentioned, feel free to pop those in the comments. I would absolutely love to know what you are thinking. But that is all that I have for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have fun out there in the valley. Bye!